Hello and good morning. This is Miss Haley coming to you to show you how to receive data and information back from your students once you've given them an assignment and have it just transferred directly into your gradebook without having to actually receive the physical assignment back. So, most of these are multiple choice for me. I do have some assignments that are short answer that I have to actually score and then still transfer the information over, but most of this is limited to multiple choice. So here is the application box with the arrow. It gives you the application menu and you go to Performance Matters. In Performance Matters, I have it zoomed in so that you don't see student information, but this gives you an option to create a test under the test tab, or to go to the tab that houses all your tests, or to see what you have administered online and to be able to track what students are doing. To create a new test, this is what the screen looks like here. And if you remember, this is the screen where you go and you put in all of the standards, how much each question is worth, the correct answer, what type of question is going to be. And then after you have pressed saved, let me zoom back in because I want to make sure I don't show any information. Once you have zoomed back in, this is called the test center. I guess I can zoom out for this one. And this will show you, this has thousands of tests in it. So you need to actually create some type of, if you notice, I have my initials next to each one of my assignments for this 6 weeks, so that I can go into the search bar and put in my initials and only populate what I'm looking for directly. And so over here to the right, you have an option of how you want to administer your test. Of course, they're at home, so you want to administer it online. And so that's what you will select. I think I have to zoom back in for this next screen. And so when you are administering it online, all of the students' information is below, but I don't really want to show it because it shows their ID. But it'll give you an idea of how many students have completed it, submitted it to you, are in progress of completing it, as well as you want to pay attention to really the number of students that you assigned it to and haven't done anything with it. So I have 5 students whose parent I want to contact and just say, hey, here's an assignment that was supposed to be completed last week. If you can have them complete it. If they don't have a computer, an option could be for them to take a photo of that assignment and text it to you. Or if they do have a computer, there's a way that the students have been using to just go in and add their information in, their answer choices, and then it shows you on this screen if they have completed that process. Once they've completed that process, here in Performance Matters, it shows you the different reports that we can see for each student. And so the report we usually use is called Student Item Analysis during our DDI meetings to figure out how students are progressing on each standard. But that is also where you would go to transfer your grades into your gradebook. And so I'm going to zoom out, see if I can zoom out to Gradebook. Yep. And so one of the ways to do that, once you've gotten all of your assignments in, and you really don't have to get 100%, this screen is real time as well. So as students are inputting data, these numbers change as well. So if you see there's a percentage just for this class, because I've added a filter, if I take this filter out, that number is going to change because I teach 3 different classes. And so that average right here is a total of all my students that are listed below. Well, you can't transfer all of them into your gradebook together. You have to do it by each class. So you click Additional Filter. You add a filter here by going to Geographical. Find the class. And let's see, I want to work with 4D. And I would apply that filter, and it'll take me back to just the average that 4D class gave me, which was that 83% that we saw earlier. So then over here on the right, this is how you export it. Now, instead of exporting it to Excel and then copying it over into the gradebook, you can just click Gradebook. And because I already worked with this assignment before, it actually doesn't allow me to change it for the other classes. I actually keep it the same. And I'll select the class I want to work with, put the category and the date that is due. That can be changed. And I would click Submit. Once I click Submit in the gradebook, it actually populates. However, it only populates the score out of 10. So if you are needing it to be out of 100%, not sure how to do that, but this is just a quick way to get your scores back and put straight into your gradebook without having to touch the physical assignments. Hope that helped you. Enjoy your break. Until Monday.